name.
DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre. DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre.
The one and only.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out.
Sometimes you come across a video and it's so egregiously cringe that you have to say something. And that is what this video is about today. I recently came across this video that went viral. Pretty sure a lot of you have seen it at this point, in which this woman refused to get out the car because apparently her date wanted to take her to the Cheesecake Factory. Now, before I show you the video, you kind of have to go into this thinking that it could be fake, because that's 100% what could happen and what could be the case. And it could all be a skit. You know how it is now. Everyone wants to be an actor all of a sudden in today's generation. So whatever. But take a look at this.
Get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you? You're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
Oh, brother, this chick stinks. Before I go in on this, it's important to note that this TikTok account that posted this video is not the woman in the video. TikTok account simply posted this woman's video to their page. So, you know, I don't want any weirdos going after this TikToker simply because of this video. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but you never fucking know. I mean, she's already been getting like a bunch of hate towards her, and she didn't even post the video. Like, this original TikToker didn't even post the video. But anyway, already off rip, you understand what kind of entitled narcissistic person we have here. So she starts off the video saying that she isn't getting out of the car because apparently the Cheesecake Factory is too cheap of a place for someone who looks like her to go to. Now, I take some offense to this because, you know, I love the Cheesecake Factory. I think they have a lot of good food. And for the record, Cheesecake Factory is not cheap by any means. I remember when it had to be a special occasion, you know, growing up to go there, right? Like, it had to be like a graduation or some type of, you know, accomplishment to go up in there and get something, because it was never, you know, a cheap. Like, cheap to me is like, you know, going to McDonald's or going to Burger King or something, Taco Bell, or, you know, that the Cheesecake Factory is not that. But getting back on track, she then says that she looks too good to be taken to a place as feeble and lowly like the Cheesecake Factory. And I have to call cap on that, because who in the hell told you that? What Essence magazine did you get that nonsense from? What side of the mirror gave you that impression?
I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her.
And here we go. So this woman is still sitting in the car and is dead serious about not getting out. If this video is in fact real and has this poor guy, if this video is in fact real, like if this video is 100% real, whatever, which in this generation, you never fucking know. He has this poor guy come back into the car to talk about why he took her to the Cheesecake Factory. And once again, she comes back to this whole notion that she looks too good to be taken there, and that a woman should be courted and, you know, taken care of. Ma'am, was that not what he was doing? Like, who do you think you are? Where did you want him to take you? Shea Maurice's?
You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I
At the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman. which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I have to stop it here because, this guy, if this is real, he's showcasing really just how nice of a guy he is and, how extremely patient he is with this chick. He's trying to communicate in the most reasonable way with her, and she's honestly acting like he took her to Taco Bell or, Long John Silver's or something like that. Like, she keeps snubbing her nose at the Cheesecake Factory every 2 seconds, and my man can't even get a word in.
Myself
there's
all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right, right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
But you know him well enough to try to run his pockets up. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. I think I saw something. I think I saw something. We have a break in the case, ladies and gentlemen. So this guy just said that he actually made reservations to a much fancier place that day at an earlier time. Judging by the way she reacted when he showed her his plan and where he was planning on taking her, she clearly liked that place a lot more and a lot better than, where they ended up, which is Cheesecake Factory, which again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that place. They missed their reservation because of her. And judging by the look on her face, he clearly got her ass with the receipts because she even admitted that what she said was true and that what he said was true and that she was the reason they were late to the much fancier place that they were originally going to go to. So then she gets excited like a kid on Christmas and tells him to call the place back and make another reservation. And he says, quite frankly, no. And I'm glad he did that. After that little display of entitlement that you just showed here, you'd be lucky if he took you to the corner store.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, equivalent to that? I mean,
I
you
literally
don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
No, lady. This is embarrassing, right? This whole video that you decided to make is embarrassing. At this point, I can't believe this is real, because I refuse to believe that there are human beings walking around that act like this. Ma'am, you are an adult. You are acting like a spoiled brat. This guy has the patience of 1,000 sons because I would have turned right back around and dropped her ass off at the crib and kept it moving, especially if I haven't even known you for a long time. I really would like to know what is in her mind to try to figure out just who the hell she thinks she is. Beyonce? Lady, it's the Cheesecake Factory, not Rikers Island Cafeteria. How old are you? How did y'all even meet? I refuse to believe that this is the version of yourself that you showed him when you guys first met. And for what I've seen in the video, they haven't really been together that long anyway. I would say maybe a few months. She said that he hasn't even been up to her apartment yet. Brother, if she's already acting like this, like an insufferable asshole about a Cheesecake Factory date, then cut your losses and pretend that your name is Forrest and run. Run, Forrest, run. Because this chick is absolute trouble.
As I said, I have very specific certain expectations for that.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. Maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Well,
So you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
Yes. Yes, I surely do believe the ladies in your community can believe it. You are acting like a spoiled little girl who is literally throwing a temper tantrum all because this man took you to a restaurant that you didn't like. And I'm glad that this guy did the right thing and gave you a nice heaping helping slice of humble pie because it's obvious that you needed it. She just comes across as a person that hasn't been told no a lot or has always gotten what she wants, and it just appears as like she's just having like a mental conniption when something slightly doesn't go her way. Now again, there's always a possibility that this could be a scripted video and that none of this is real, but let's just say for the sake of the video and the sake of the argument that it's real. Now, that's really all I care to show you from the video. This video was around, basically like 7 minutes long, and I spared you a lot of bullshit just to make it tolerable for you to even watch this video. But the overall point here is that you did entirely way too much. And not only did you fuck it up for this guy that wanted to actually date you, but you literally just marketed yourself as the worst date ever. And now millions of people, because this video has like a shit ton of views on TikTok, millions of people around the world have seen this video. And the sad part is it isn't even Halloween yet. And you have a bunch of men scared to even come close to you, let alone ask you on a date, especially after that little audaciously entitled performance that you just showed here. Like, lady, come on. You have on purple lipstick with a green dress, looking like the Riddler, or better yet, Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin movie back in the 90s. Like, be for real. Anyway, this video ends with basically her saying that she understood where he was coming from, and she definitely had a look of disappointment on her face, and it was amazing to see because he did, in fact, take her ass right on home, and I couldn't be happier to see it. But gonna do it for this video. I just had to really speak on this because this video was just going crazy viral, and it was just like I refuse to believe that this is real. Like, somebody please tell me that these are two hired actors, improv actors that got paid to make this video, because there's absolutely no way that this is real. Please, for the love of God, tell me that this chick is not really doesn't really think like that. But anyway, that's it, y'all. Peace.